Thank you all for being here. It's such a pleasure and such an honor always to celebrate Asian Heritage Month, and within that, South Asian Heritage Month. You've obviously been given an introduction to Autorickshaw. I'll tell you a little bit about the first piece we're going to sing or perform for you. It's a piece called the Purvi Tillana. It's a piece that's been in our repertoire for a very long time. We just celebrated 20 years together last year, so we're into our 21st year. Pretty amazing and a bit of a time warp as well. But we love the idea of bringing different kinds of styles of music together, different kinds of instrumentation. I am primarily representing South India as well as other contemporary music, pop and jazz and Western classical folk. With the tabla comes from North India, so we've got North Indian, South Indian, and then we've got the more contemporary Western side, which is the bass guitar along with beatboxing and other vocals there. So you're going to get a real variety of music for the next, I would say, under 15 minutes or so. The first piece we're going to do for you is a song called the Purvi Tillana. It's a song that's written specifically for South Indian Bharatanatyam dance. So you're going to hear different kinds of syllables, drumming syllables, solfege syllables. So just like in the West, we have do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. In South India, we have sa, ri, ga, ma, pa, da, ni. And you're going to hear that in action. And you're going to hear some Sanskrit text as well, speaking and praising the creator Brahma, as we find in the Hindu pantheon. This is Purvi Tillana. Niri niri gama yari sa, niri niri gama yari sa, niri gama gama yari much. We're going to continue with a more contemporary piece. This is one, as you can see, was written by a former student of my father's, a person named Gordon Sheard, who's an amazing musician, amazing composer, beautiful all-around human being. He's a student of my father's. My father is Suba Sankaran, who is a famous kind of legendary mridangam player. So the mridangam is the South Indian kind of equivalent to the tabla that you see here. And my father is the founding director of South Indian Music Studies at York University. And he retired there a few years back, but I think the legacy continues in very different ways. And this song is a real example of that, I think. So you're going to hear a mix of Brazilian, calypso, jazz, North Indian, and South Indian music, all rolled into one, which is really exciting. It's a very fun, lighthearted song about a young girl named Hari. So picture a young girl about the age of 4 or 5 from a remote South Indian village. She, of course, as a young person, has dreams of what her life is going to be like. As a young person, this is how we dream. Her mother and father, however, have very different ideas about Hari's life design. And so this song is called The Trouble with Hari. The trouble with Hari is she's smart, has iron will and a rebel heart. Mother tells her what not to do. Don't you play with paints, go to school. But all Hari thinks of is her art. She makes giant pictures in the sand. She uses whatever is at hand. Images of Krishna, Arjuna, characters from Bhagavatar, the mythical tales of India land. Lakshmi auntie lives just down the way. She sees Hari's drawings every day. She pays a surprise visit to sit down with Ma and Pa. Tell them Hari's head is in the clouds. I have seen this kind of thing in the past. At this rate she'll marry out of caste. You've got to do something soon to stop this bad behavior, or else your good fortunes will not last. And Hari doesn't know what to do. Arjuna's struggle is Hari's due. Why is it she cannot follow through? I wish that Arjuna fashioned me into his arrow so that he could shoot me high above my life and all it means I can be trouble with